Hello everyone, this is Calvin Castine. It's Tuesday, July 24th, 1990. We're here at South Acres Field in Plattsburgh for a game in the City Women's League. Durocher, Lincoln Mercury on the field, Adirondack Cycle at the plate. The number 4 and 5 teams battling here to see who will go against Shazy in the semi-finals for the league championship. Shazy gets a first round bye. There were 7 teams in the league. Shazy finished first, Katie'ville Merchants second, Bargainiers third, Durocher fourth, Adirondack Cycle fifth, Airbase sixth, and Subway seventh. And the batter here is Tony Fuller. Sandy Danforth let off with that walk. Dropped by Randall. Throw to second, throw to first. Fuller is out, not running it out. A double play. A double play. Randall dropped the ball. Danforth had to hold up on a pop-up. Fuller should have been running all the way. She is out. Danforth forced, but not much she could do. She had to hold up, otherwise she would have been doubled off at first had Randall caught it. Although she could have taken a few steps toward the second. But Fuller, there's no excuse for her. Just plain lack of hustle. And Jackie Rainville, the pitcher at the plate, 2 down. Here in the top of the first. Pitch from Tracy LaFountain, popped up. Looks like some of the Shazy players over there taking notes in the ball game.
One ball, 2 strikes, 1 and 2.
And a former Northern Adirondack Bobcat delivers outside. Another former Northern Adirondack Bobcat, Jackie Hoff, on deck. Grabbed in left field by Aaron Casey. So nothing across for Cycle in the first. After 1/2 inning, there's no score. We're at the bottom of the first. And Amy Giroux is leading off the inning with a single. Chopping it, she says. And brings up the smiling pitcher, Tracy LaFountain. Looks at strike 1. Outside. To left field. One down. Nice catch there by Angie Richards. Brings up Aaron Casey. Strike 1. Ball 1. Jackie Rainville pitching.
Ball, 1 strike, 2-1.
2-1 the count. Foul ball. And the 2-2 pitch. It's away. Shortstop Sandy Danforth made a nice grab but threw high to first, otherwise they would have doubled up Giroux. This brings up Kelly Bricky, a left center fielder. Strike one. 2 down, bottom of the first. Fair ball. This will score the first run of the ball game. Here's the throw. Giroux scores. Fuller fires to third, and Bricky is out. Warren Manor gives her a helping hand. Oh, it's 1-0. We're going to the second inning.
Play ball.
Third baseman Jackie Hoff takes strike one. Top of the second. LaFountain delivers. Hit deep. Hoff gets that to the fence on a roll. He's going to go for 3. And he's going to be in there. Good throw. Would have had her, though. Hoff out of wind and then at third base. With a cleanup batter at third, it brings up another hard hitter, Doreen Lucia, with Denise Burkham on deck. Not enough art. 3-0 the count. Tying run at third base. Nobody out here in the second. Ball 4 with runners at the corners. Denise Burkham ties the ball game. Burkham on with a single. Brings up the left center fielder Angie Richards. Ball 1. Strike. Base hit. Lucia's going to try to score. She's going to score easily. Two-1. Cycle grabs the lead, and Chris Yoakum, the second baseman, looks at strike one. To the left side, Hoff over to LaFountain covering. That's not Hoff, that's Randall over to LaFountain covering. Good hustle by the pitcher. First out, and it brings up first baseman Lori Brown. Strike one. Ball. Everybody thought everybody else had it. Bases are loaded. Bases loaded for Ann Dyson. Ball 1. Ball 2. Strike.
ball, 1 strike, 2-1.
Strike 2, 2-2. Strike 3 looking. Dyson goes down looking for the second out. Brings up Sandy Danforth. Strike 1. One and 1. 2-1 to score. Cycle leading Durochers. The top of the second. Strike 2. Make that the bottom of the second. Now it's the top of the second. Base hit. In the gap. This is going to score 3, maybe 4. Danforth. Going to stop at third. A bases clearing triple for the shortstop, and it's now 5-1. Tony Fuller, the batter. Drops in. It'll be a 6-1 ball game. Jackie Rainville looks at ball 1. 10th batter of the inning. Jackie Hoff will let it off on deck. 2. Drew throws to second, not in time. Drew went deep in the hole to get it. Give Rainville infield single. And Jackie Hoff, who tripled to start the fireworks, is at the plate. 2 outs, 2 on, 6 in. Grabbed in right field by Paula Miner. And the score, going to the bottom of the second, is Adirondack Cycle 6, Durocher Lincoln Mercury 1. Bonnie Justinger pops up the first pitch. Strike 1. We're in the bottom half of the second. The pitch from Rainville. Up the middle, base hit. Brings up the catcher now, Debbie Patnode. Ball 1. Ball 2. Strike.
Come on, strike for 1.
Now 3-1 pitch. Foul territory, strike 2. Full count. And a payoff pitch. Strike 3. Patnode goes down swinging. Alice Provo steps in. There's the pitch to her. Strike 1. Fuller almost with a nice catch. Off the top of the handle. 2 down. Grabbed by Chris Yoakum. And it brings up Becky Randall, the third baseman. Durocher, last year known as the Lady Dukes, went to the league championship series and lost to City Karina. That was not enough art. 2-1 to count. Ball 3. Ball 4. Randall goes to first. Adjusting her to second. And the first baseman, Lori Dandro, the batter. Ball 1. On deck, Paula Miner, the right fielder. Strike.
That's dumb and Mitchell down there.
Rainville takes a lot of time between pitches. Hit back to Rainville. She knocks it down, goes to first in time to get Dandro. It's still 6-1. We're going to the third. Doreen Lucia will lead off the third inning. Team up 6-1. And a pitch from LaFountain. Ball 1. Denise Burkham on deck. Strike 1-1. Bricky going back. She's not going to catch that one. Lucia will get 3. She decides to stay. I think she should have had 4, but nobody out. Danforth didn't want to take any chances. Denise Burkham, first ball hitting. Gets it to right. Here comes Lucia, and it's a 7-1 ball game. Angie Richards, the batter. It's ball 1. Strike. Base hit. Brings up second baseman Chris Yoakum. Ball 1. Misplayed by Casey. Richards is going to be sent. She'll score. Yoakum in at third.
Come on, ladies, just give it up. Let's play ball.
First baseman Lori Brown at the plate. Strike one. Knocked down by LaFountain. No throw for Randall. Yoakum scores. And Dyson the batter. Chops it to short. Giroux goes to second. Not in time. Sandy Danforth steps in. Strike one. Thrown away. Warren Manor telling his team to shake it off, but there's a whole lot of shaking going on in this game. Cycle hitting well, and Durocher having a little trouble fielding here and there. Strike one. Fuller puts it high to Casey. She grabs. Brown scores. Jackie Rainville, the 9th batter of the inning. Last inning, Cycle sent up 11 batters. This inning they've sent up 9 thus far. Jackie Hoff on deck. Hit to third. Rando goes to LaFountain. We're going to the bottom of the third with the score. Durocher 1 and Adirondack Cycle about 10. We'll check that. 10-1 the score. Paula Minor the batter. Bottom half of the third. Rainville delivers. Ball one. Ball two. Top of the order on deck. Only the 10th batter of the ball game for Durocher. Ball four, Minor draws a walk. Amy Giroux looks at ball one. They must pay Rainville by the hour to pitch. Strike. Giroux drops it into center field. Runners at first and second, then it brings up the Durocher pitcher, Tracy LaFountain. On the park, ball one. Ball two. Ball three. 3-0 walk, loads them up. Ball four, the Fountain will place her bat and race to first. Bases loaded. Left fielder Aaron Casey, the batter. Pops it up. Strike one. Not enough art. Dyson can't grab it. Two-run score. Warren Mano, I think, the umpire Collins called time a little too soon. Kelly Bricky, the batter. Strike one. Tween Fuller chasing the balls after the pitches, and the time Greenville takes after she gets the ball. This game's taking twice as long as it normally would. Off goes to second. The Fountain's going to score, yes. And Ricky caught in a rundown. She's going to race back to first. The ball gets away. Two-run score. Bonnie Justinger steps in. It's a 10-4 ball game here in the bottom of the third.
Come on, you guys, let's go! Get up in here! Come on, Bunny! Come on, guys!
Ball four, Justinger walks. Debbie Patnode steps in, trying to forget about that strikeout she had last time up. Not enough arc, ball one. Strike. Foul ball. Dyson makes the catch. And Bricky did not tag. Bricky did not tag. Oh, they double her up. Manor says she was on the bag when the ball was caught. He's a very upset Warren Manor. It's 10-4. We're going to the fourth inning. Jackie Hoff takes strike one. Top of the fourth. Cycle at bat. They're in the lead. Hits sharply to Giroux. Giroux bobbles. Can't get a handle. Hoff will be on. Doreen Lucia looks at strike one. Strike two. Gonna be trouble. Everybody's safe. And brings up Denise Burkham. One down on a line shot, and Ann Richards the batter. Ball one. Two. Popped up. Two down. Chris Yoakum, the second baseman, looks at ball one. Ball two. Strike. Strike two. 2-2 the count. And Ricky grabs. Cycle scoreless. It's 10-4. We're going to the bottom of the fourth. Alice Provo takes strike one. Bottom of the fourth. 2-1. Provo flies to Richards for the out. And Becky Randall, third baseman. Ball 1-1. Battery died just as the next pitch was about to be delivered to Provo, and that was the one that she flew out on. Bouncer to short. Danforth can't field it. Randall will be on the error. Lori Dandrill the batter now. Durocher's trailing 10-4 here in the bottom of the fourth. Pitch from Rainville is outside, ball one. Game one in the best of three series. Strike. Winner of this series goes on to play Shazy, the number one team in the league. Burkham grabs. 2 down. Paula Miner steps in. Danforth to second, gets away. Amy Giroux chops it to Hoff. Hoff will play unassisted at third. And nothing across for Durocher's in the fourth. They go to the top of the fifth, 10-4, cycle leading. First baseman Lori Brown. Leading off the fifth, looks at ball one. Strike 1-1. Strike two. 1-2. LaFountain ahead on the count. Popped up. LaFountain will grab it. Routine play for the first baseman, for the pitcher. Gets her knees dirty. And she says she doesn't have to wash her uniform that way if she has shorts on. Doesn't get her uniform dirty. And Ann Dyson, the right fielder, at the plate. LaFountain, the pride of Altona. Ball. Back to LaFountain. 2 down. 10-4. Cycle leading by 6. Sandy Danforth looks at ball one. Tony Fowler on deck. Right.
Two balls, one strike, no one.
Hit to Giroux. 3 up, 3 down. We go to the bottom of the fifth. 10-4 the score. Tracy LaFountain, dirty knees and all, at the plate to start the bottom half of the fifth. A team down by 6. Ball one. Ball two. Ball three. Ball four. LaFountain will walk on 4 straights. That's the second free pass she's received. Brings up Aaron Casey, the left fielder. Strike one. Base hit down the line. Casey on with a single. Kelly Bricky, the batter. Not enough art. Why kids would start smoking in this day and age is beyond me. Why people started smoking when I was a kid is beyond me also, but particularly now when all the facts are out. It's disheartening to see youngsters out here puffing away. Strike. Full count. And a payoff pitch. Just ball 4. Ricky draws the walk. Fountain goes to third. Casey on at second. Bonnie Justinger, the batter. Ball 1. This boy from Danforth. Casey's going to be out. Time. Bowler with a nice job of blocking the plate. And Debbie Patno, the batter. Gonna drop in. Burkham comes up firing, goes to second, not in time. Danforth fires to third, hits Manor. Bases loaded for Alice Provo, 10-5. Cycle leading the Rochers, ball 1. Short. Danforth to second. Throw to first. Another run scores. It's 10-6. Runners at the corners for Becky Randall. Laurie Dandro moves on deck. Strike 1. One. Ball 2. Hard hit. Hoff sticks with it. Goes to second in time. And we go to the 6th inning, 10-6 the score. Tony Fuller starting the top of the 6th, team up by 4. Looks at ball 1 from Tracy LaFountain. Takes a bad hop. Ricky backing up the play. Fuller in at second with a double. Ball took off like a Mexican jumping bean. Either hit a rock or a hole. Jackie Rainville, strike 1. Strike 2. And the 0-2 pitch. This is outside, ball 1. Casey coming in, makes the grab. 1 down. Brings up Jackie Hoff. Ball 1. And a 2-1 pitch. Pounded to the right side. Miner gets it in. Runners at the corners for Doreen Lucia. Ball 1. Hit to third. Throw to the plate. Bowler scores. It's 11-6. Batter is right center fielder Denise Burkham. We'll point out again, we've mentioned it before, but she's the one who got the ball rolling. Contacted North Country Cable about getting hometown cable on Channel 10 in Plattsburgh. Burkham, the league president here in the City Women's League, heads the anti-smoking campaign for the county. Popped up. Umpire interference, says bat mode. Popped up. And Angie Richards at the plate. Bounces it to Giroux. Out at second on a close one. 11-6. We're going to the bottom of the 6th. Alice Provo wants to say hi to everyone. Not everyone, just the ones that she knows. Lloyd Andro, first baseman. It's at the second. Kicked. Error on Yoakum brings up Paula Miner. They get the force at second. One down. Amy Giroux at the plate. Strike one. Hard hit through the left side. Tracy LaFountain, the batter. Ball 1. Game taking an exceedingly long time. Strike. Drops in. Base is loaded, 1 out. Erin Casey at the plate. Drops it into right field. Dyson knocks it down, wrestles it to the ground. Drew will stop at second. LaFountain will dance around at third. 2 runs in. It's 11-8. Kelly Bricky at the plate. It's ball 1.
One down, Cal.
Yeah, I know.
Let's go. Make it, Cal. Make it, buddy. Quick, Cal. Come on, Cal. Make it from you, buddy.
Come on, strike, come on. Come on, go.
2-1 the count. First base open. 2-2. 2-2 pitch. Line to Hoff. 2 down. Bonnie Justinger takes strike 1.
Glad she doesn't do this for
Bouncer through the left side. Catcher Debbie Patno, the batter. The 11-9, I believe, the potential tying run at first base. Could be trouble. Nice play by Danforth to end the inning. 11-9, we're going to the 7th. Chris Yoakum takes a healthy cut for strike 1 as we start the 7th inning. Our team up by 2. Have a curfew here. It's going to go into effect in about 19 minutes. Bouncer to Hoff. Like that Randall. Randall fires to Dandro. Yoakum on. Laurie Brown looks at ball 1. Ball 2. Ball 3. Three and 1. Two. Payoff pitch. Off the handle. Ball comes out of the glove. Otherwise it would have been an out. Nobody out, and Dyson looks at strike 1. 1-1. At 11-9, top of the 7th. Adirondack Cycle leading Durocher Lincoln Mercury. 2-2. Drew grabs 1 down. Top of the order, shortstop Sandy Danforth. To Dandro, 2 down. Tony Fuller bounces it to third. Randall will take it unassisted. We're going to the bottom of the 7th. Adirondack Cycle leading the Rochers 11-9. Alice Provo leading off the bottom half of the 7th. Her team down by 2. Looks at strike 1 from the very deliberate Jackie Rainville. Off the bottom of the bat, just barely got some wood on it. Actually, she probably got some aluminum on it. Representing a potential tying run. Becky Randall with Laurie Dandro on deck.
Crickets are out early tonight.
Strike. 2-1. Pitches grabs, we have 1 down. Strike 1 to Laurie Dandro. Danforth. First, 2 down. Paula Miner. Representing the potential tying run and the potential last out. Drops it in. It's 11-10. Amy Drew looks at strike 1. Safe at second on a close call. Tracy LaFountain looks at strike 1. The potential tying run at second. Potential winning run at first. Potential last out at the plate. The 1-1 pitch. Lucia calling for it. Game is over. Adirondack Cycle takes an 11-10 victory over Durocher Lincoln Mercury in his first round game in the best of 3. So that's the way it was here at South Acres on this Tuesday, July 24th, 1990 in Plattsburgh.